All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is a recording and a training on Streamyard. This is the platform that we use to do our daily show, whether it be Couples Academy, the Couples Academy show, or Ask the Experts. I'm going to train you on exactly what to do from beginning to end because I want to empower you to be able to set up the show, program the show, control the show, close the show out. And that way we're able to further expand because there's a lot that we're going to do in this year. So here we go. You're going to click log in. It's going to request an email. It will be my email. Now for right now, it's going to request a code to get login access. Why it keeps doing that, I don't know. Okay, so when you try to log in, I am going to have to get the code for you. It's a 6-digit code, and here it is. Now, eventually, I believe what will happen is when you store, let me move this over to this side. When you log in, you know how Google asks, would you like to save the login and password? You will click yes. And I think once that's done, you won't have to get a code anymore because I believe others are able to log in with no problem. But until then, I will give you that 6-digit code. Now, once you get in here, let's quickly go through this. You're going to create a new broadcast. I created this for tonight, so this is all ready to go, but I want to walk you through how to do this. So you're going to create a broadcast, click new broadcast. These are the destinations where we go live all at the same time on multiple channels and platforms. There are two that you do not want to click on. This one, all roads lead to Thailand, because that's a test destination. It's basically a private Facebook group that I use when I'm testing things out before I go live, and nobody can see it but me. And we're not going to do this. I think this is Twitch, which is not there yet. So you can have up to 8 destinations at one time. So we're going to click Hassani Pettiford Facebook page, Couples Academy Facebook page, Danielle Pettiford Facebook page, Audacity of Marriage, which is a group Facebook page, Straight Talk No Chaser, which is a group Facebook page. And then this is my personal YouTube channel, and this is the Couples Academy YouTube channel, and then this is Couples Academy Twitter. Now, I can't add your personal Facebook page, but if any of you are a part of a Facebook group, we can become an admin to the group, and we can then broadcast to that group as well. So just let me know. All right, you're going to type Ask the Experts in here. And what you're going to do, I'm going to give you this, guys. You will have this description. Basically what this is, you're going to copy and paste this and place it here, right? These are links. So let's just read it. Call, text for help now, 678-200-8996. That's my personal cell phone. Are you in crisis? Are you considering divorce? Have you experienced an affair? We are here to help. Do these 6 things. Schedule a 15-minute discovery session now. It'll take them to our booking page to set up a session. Find out more about our 3-day private marriage intensive. It'll take them to a page on the website. Our last chance weekend, another page on the website. 12-week men's coaching program. It'll take them to a lead page where they can pay for that. Unearthed, same thing, lead page, pay for that. And then this is testimonials, what others are saying about us. So you copy and paste that in there. Then you click schedule for later, okay? And then you have to upload a thumbnail image. I will give you this thumbnail image so that you can have it on your desktop. I'm sorry, ASCII, so that you can click on it. And now this becomes the thumbnail for every post that goes on all of these channels announcing that we are going live at a particular time. Now, I already set this up for today, so I'm going to set this up for Monday at 9 p.m. Okay, Eastern Standard Time. Then we're going to click customize for each destination, which it just did. Then we're going to click create broadcast. This is loading, as you can see. It's going to take us into the actual broadcasts. Once it completes loading, or completes the loading process, you are then going to enter. Like if you click these 3 dots, you're going to see what you just created. These are all the locations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 we are in. You're going to enter the studio. you're going to have to type in your display name. Okay. Before you go any further, you see how that mic is going up and down? That means my mic is live. Click on camera/mic. This is important, guys. If you're using an external camera, you can change it here. Otherwise, it's going to use your built-in camera. This is important. It has to be on echo. If it is not on echo, there's a problem because it's going to sound like this. Hi, 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 hi. My. Nay. Is. Now imagine 3 people on the show and everything's an echo disaster. It will sound horrible to the listener. So we want to make sure that's on echo cancellation. And if you're using an external mic, you can change it here. Otherwise, you're going to use the mic and speaker from your built-in computer. All right. Once that's done, there's nothing to save. You just exit out. Then you enter into the studio. Now, you will appear down here along with whoever else is on the show. You're going to have to add yourself to the stream. Boom. There we are. It's like magic. All right. Down here, you have display options. You can't see this now because there's only me in here. But once someone else is in here, it will either split the screen down the middle, one person on one side, one on the other, or split it in 3s. Or if you click here, it'll take the whole frame, put it inside of the frame with a header and a, anyway, you just click the one that you think is most appropriate, that looks the best, okay? Now, let's take you over here. This is the dashboard. This is inside the studio, all right? Let's go over here. Comments, you don't see them yet, but all the comments are going to be coming here. You want to make sure that you're constantly looking at comments, particularly when asked the questions. So as one person's asking a question, come over here and look at the next question. Because if questions aren't being asked, hey guys, ask your question. You know, we want to make sure that we get to you. If people are not asking questions, go to a commercial, give them space to ask their question. Okay. So while you're answering something, I'm reading. While I'm answering something, you're reading. So we're all taking the lead and not waiting for a particular person to lead the whole show. Banners is really not significant for you guys. This is basically a lower 1/3. Like if Danielle and I are doing a teaching, or if any of you join the morning show where we're doing a teaching and we're talking about 7 ways to improve your relationship. Number 1, do right. Right? It would come down here. All right, so number 1, do right. But for Ask the Experts, it's not necessary because there's no teaching point, so nothing has to be down there. So we can ignore banners. Let's go to brand. This is important. Up here, you see the Ask the Experts show. If you click the drop down, it'll take you to the Couples Academy show we do in the morning. You'll notice if this is Couples Academy, please change it. Please change it back. Because on Couples Academy, we have certain low 1/3 that we use for the show. There's a lot going on here. If you notice, we have our show intro, all these different things. But if you go to Ask the Experts, it's a different show intro, right? So you have to make sure that you're in the right one, okay? So let's quickly go through this. Here are your overlays. So if I want to say, hey guys, quick announcement, Last Chance Weekend, it's coming up. That's old, I got to replace it. If I say, hey, you guys have been asking about donating, well, now you can do it. We will have images in here that reflect announcements that need to be made, okay? So make sure you take a look at that. Down here are the video clips. So when we're starting a show, these are the buttons that we click. It's really super duper duper simple. So let me explain to you what I want you to see something here. Let's just say I'm playing a commercial.
Couples Academy is
I stop it and go to another commercial. You see how you saw me for a split second? I stop it and go to another. Oh, you see how you saw me? I go, see how you saw me? You see how we want to avoid that. So when you're clicking any show, click it and
Couples
then come up here and have the black screen. Let's play this out.
We are proud to announce that we now serve the Spanish.
When the black screen is up, it will go to a black image, which leaves me time to go to the next commercial.
Superando las fronteras culturales y las barreras del idioma. Ahora, estamos orgullosos de anunciar que servimos a la comunidad de habla hispana. Entonces, ya sea que estés aquí en los Estados Unidos o en el extranjero, Compass Academy está aquí para servirle.
See how you didn't see me. I didn't come in between, and I clicked it at the right time. If I clicked it late, you would see a black screen, and then you click on the next video, and boom, you see? So, but you got to remember, as the last video is playing out, you got to come up here, turn the black screen off so that the next person they see is you. So whatever that last commercial is, when you start it, click black screen to remove it so you're the next person that they see. So I want you to come in here and get familiar with this. Just play around with it. It's important that you know the ending of every commercial so you know when to click the next. So play with these. Get familiar, have fun with it. The more comfortable you are, the easier this thing will go. Now, guys, here's the last piece. This is huge. You see this private chat area over here where this arrow is? This allows us to communicate with each other during the show while we're live and even during commercials. So let's just say Lakeisha is speaking. She just gave an answer, and now I'm reading a question and one of you answer. But I noticed that during the break, she grabbed a bite to eat and wasn't aware that there was a crumb right here on the side of her lip. So I will chat her and I will say, Lakeisha, get that crumb off of your lip. And it pops up right there. This section will go red. I think a number will appear or something like that, a red number, indicating that there's a message in here, or a red dot, I'm not sure. Now, Lakeisha is so caught up in that sandwich, and then she's reading questions, she doesn't see it. And this crumb is right in the corner of her mouth the entire show. And I'm just like, so what do? We're now live. I'm talking. Lakeisha still got that crumb. I got to get her attention. I will try to text her. She's not answering her text. And I got to be like, Lakeisha, I got to play it off on the show. Lakeisha, you got a crumb right there on your lip. Oh, my bad. All of that could have been avoided if Lakeisha, I love playing with Lakeisha. I love messing with her. All of that could have been avoided if she were to read the private chat. So private chats, guys, are critically important. Please, during commercial breaks, we have a tendency to read things, look at our phones. I don't know what we're doing, but it allows us to communicate. So please be mindful of that. Reading the private chats are just as important as reading the comments that come in. And regarding comments, I want you all to read comments, and after one question, take turns leading the question. Hey, we got a question from such and such. It's a good feeling and a great flow when we're all engaging and reading the question, speaking to it, and then other people weighing in. Last point I'll say, if there seems to be a lot of questions, and you could tell if you're scrolling through the comments, it would probably be best if one person answered the question comprehensively without everybody weighing in on the same thing, unless you're coming from different perspectives. A lot of times we're just reiterating the same point, we're putting our spin on it. But for the sake of time, if there's a lot of questions and we only have a little bit of time, hey, you answer one question, she answers another, Charmaine answers another, Jeff answers another, A. Walter answers another, and we keep it flowing. Does that make sense? And I'll finally say, the more you engage in this show, the better, because people hear your brilliance and your expertise and will have a desire to work with you. Just getting started, I would refer Lakeisha, and people would say, well, who's that? She's one of our marriage coaches. She's excellent. And some would say, okay, if you trust her, you recommend her, we'll go with her. And they've been very pleased. Others will say, well, we kind of see you on the show all the time. And so we're familiar with you. We trust you. We want to work with you. And I get that. And that's exactly why I want you all in the rhythm, because I want people to see the expertise and the brilliance that you bring to the table. Some may only watch once a week. Some may watch every other day. Some may watch once a month. Who knows? I don't know what people see. But the more familiar they are with you, the better. So you want to go from being a knowledgeable expert. You want to expertise yourself in particular areas, And the more you're on there, you then become a trusted advisor. They trust you. They're looking for your information because they know you're going to give them guidance. And then they're willing to pay money to work with you. Okay. So hopefully that helps. One last thing I didn't say, my bad. You got to remember, when we're setting up for the show, when we're setting up to go live, step number one, go to the overlay, click on this image. Once this image is clicked on, and that's what they see, you click go live. Then you have to click go live again and be ready to click show intro, which is right here. Go live, it'll turn red. They should see this for a split second and then immediately go here. Okay. Then you got to click this, remove this. They can't see this because once the intro's over, they should see you. Okay. Hey guys, welcome to Ask the Experts. My name is Charmaine Jennings, and we're about to blow this spot up. Okay, so you got to remember, click here, click go live. You got to click it again, which I'm not going to do. Once it turns red, boom, right? But you got to remember to remove that, remove this up here so they see you immediately. All right, guys, have fun with it. Hope this was helpful.